Pistons taking on the Knicks. For the Detroit Pistons, it's been a bumpy road as of late, dropping 4 of their last 5. Knicks, Pistons, don't leave your seat. We'll be right back. Hi, everyone, and welcome to the NBA on Thursday night. We're bringing it to you live here on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here with you, alongside Grant Hill and Coach Dan Van Gundy, and the fourth member of our crew, Allie LaForce, reporting from the sidelines. A moment here to see the numbers for OG Anunoby.
Effective field goal percentage is a great way to measure his performance over the previous 10 games. It's been much improved, a sign that his game has been evolving.
And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. Josh Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Towns in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Pistons, Thompson and Harris are the 3 and the 4. Kate Cunningham out there with Tim Hardaway. And it's Duren in at the 5 down low. Last regular season game for both teams, Stan. Pretty high stakes here.
Yeah, it's as close to a playoff game as you can have in the regular season. Expect a great atmosphere here tonight. Both teams have a lot to play for.
Now here's Bridges. Towns outside. It's Bridges on the wing. 5 to shoot. Off with the layup. Thompson against Anunoby. Now here's Cunningham. The D's right on him. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I briefly spoke with J.B. Bickerstaff. We got into it about his strategy against Karl Anthony Towns. These modern bigs are tough to stop, he told me, and went on to say, I'm hoping we can just force him to take bad shots, not the ones that he wants. I'll settle for that. So they're looking to disrupt Cat's selections and keep him from his spots, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Cunningham over Brunson, and that one's good. Cunningham.
Not an easy shot at all. Cunningham seems to have it early on in his NBA career.
And here's Brunson. Blocked! And so the ball out of bounds. Duren touched it last. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. 5 on the clock. Here's Hart. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Thompson. He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
At the line for the Knicks are Josh Hart. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Hart. so he makes both from the line. The Pistons have had quite a few high lottery picks of late, Stan. However, they haven't had much success yet.
Well, Brian, you know, sometimes it takes a lot of time. Some teams will come together quicker. Some players and some teams need more time to develop. Detroit's just got to keep adding to what they have and continuing to develop the players that are already in their system.
And a great fan base in Detroit, starving for victories. And that one's good, Brunson.
Brunson doesn't fear going in amongst the trees. Remarkable poise there inside.
Cunningham passes to Harris. Back to Cunningham. And the layup is good off the glass. Cunningham's got 6 points.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Outside Hart. It's Bridges on the wing. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Hart. To the right side. Cunningham against Brunson. 4 on the clock. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
A flashy ball handler at times. Brunson knows how to carve up scoring opportunities for himself.
Timeout. And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. All right, let's take a look at the leaderboard and see the small forwards who have been picking the most pockets this season. You look at Thompson. Better be careful around him when you have the ball. The league leader in steals. And, of course, OG Anunoby.
These guys do as much damage with their defense as they do with their offense. I mean, they can swoop in for the steal anywhere on the floor.
Well, knowing that you have a lockdown guy at this position on defense helps you be more aggressive on that side.
Harris passes to Thompson. Back to Harris. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
Always ready to fire. Give Harris a good pass. Tobias will get you an assist.
Brunson against Cunningham. Bridges passes to Hart. Towns a screen on Harris. Here's Hart. Anunoby for 3. Detroit with a rebound. Cunningham looking it over. Pass to Hardaway. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. And so Anunoby will bring it up for New York. Outside Brunson. Over Cunningham. They grab their own miss. Hart from long range. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. The Pistons have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Bridges against Hardaway. Harris on the wing. A reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. Towns with a rebound. The Knicks have gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. Down low. The kick out to Brunson. Towns up top. Here's Bridges. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And every year, Bridges seems to take another leap. His work ethic and drive to improve is impressive.
New York shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
2 shots.
That's good from Bridges. Bridges hits them both. The Pistons trailing. Cunningham with the ball. He has 6. Pass to Harris. And here's Hardaway. Back to Harris. The Knicks with the rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds in the game. Brunson with it, picked up by Cunningham. Brunson with the bucket.
He's looking very confident so far. The defense is going to have to account for him.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
It's time for the dance cam. If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know.
And the Pistons making a change here. Beasley's checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Achua's checked in for Anunoby. Pistons trail by 4. Cunningham outside. Pass to Hardaway. Duran with a screen on Hart. Hardaway from outside. The Knicks pull it in. Towns has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Hart. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
Yeah, making the smart pass there. I mean, Bridges doesn't just hold the ball.
Detroit has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Harris outside. Back to Cunningham. To the middle. And the dunk by Duran.
Well, that is a solid screen by Duran. And then the big man rolls right into scoring position.
Cade Cunningham has faced his share of challenges in his career, Coach.
Yeah, Brian. Injuries, the discouraging losses, but he's remained steadfast through it all. He's a committed and mentally tough player.
Believes in his game and now wants a team around him that can fulfill that need. Here's Hardaway after the basket by New York on the other end. To the inside. And there's Cunningham on the assist by Beasley. Cunningham's got 8.
Well, that's where Cunningham does his best work, from the free throw line down.
Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. Bridges outside. From outside the arc. They get the rebound. Towns. And he battles for the ball. Gets the second chance bucket. And the Knicks lead by 6.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Beasley outside. Back to Cunningham. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
And I love the energy from Cunningham inside, pushing to get the bucket.
Duran with a steal. And up the court come the Pistons on the break. And Harris throws it down.
And you can tell they're in sync right now, expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
It's Bridges on the wing. He's guarded by Beasley. And the basket by Bridges. Bridges has got his 2nd basket of the game.
Yeah, relentless worker. Bridges, so tough inside.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets him apart. He said, quote, "I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better, but I'm still learning." Brian, that's a scary thought for the rest of the league.
He's already plenty dangerous, Allie. Achua can't hit. Pistons trail by 4. Here's Cunningham. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
Well, this is the story of the night for that defense. They have not been able to contain Cunningham.
Bridges outside. Over Beasley. Bridges misses.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Hardaway, the pass to Beasley. Back to Hardaway. Now here's Cunningham. Here's Duren. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. Clock at 2. Here's Harris. That one's good. This game is all even. Harris has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
A big-time shot maker who can beat you from anywhere on the floor. Tobias Harris.
Towns finds Brunson over Cunningham. Brunson with the bucket. Brunson's got 8.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Bridges against Beasley. To the left side wing. Fires it from 18. And that one comes up a bit short. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. Hart with a screen on Cunningham. Pass to Hart. Takes a 3. A rebound by Detroit. This game coming after the loss versus the Kings.
And it was an awful game defensively. They lost the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
And being slow on your rotations is a killer. There's not a team in the league that won't punish you for that.
Now here's Bridges. 14 points for him last game against Boston.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
And they double up Harris. Outside Hardaway from deep. Here's Duren. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Duren's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
You have to put a body on Duren. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
Towns a screen on Cunningham. Brunson against Cunningham. Towns outside. Outside Brunson. Over Cunningham. Brunson misses. Detroit has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Cunningham passes to Duren. Harris up top. 4-3. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Knicks trail by 3. Outside Achua. Outside Hart. Pass to Achua. Out to the right wing. Here's Brunson. Off the left rim and out.
And that's one he wants back. Just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
Hardaway, the pass to Duren. And here's Harris. Cunningham on the wing. Lays it up and banks it in. Cunningham's got 14 points.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Pistons on top. They lead by 3. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Pistons.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
Another thing that's gone well for them is the mid-range jumper. It's been falling with ease so far.
So here are the 5 for New York as they start the second. We've got Mitchell Robinson. Mikal Bridges is out there with Achua. Then there's Cam Payne, and it's McBride in at the shooting guard position. Pass to Payne. Back to Bridges. Outside Achua. From 15 feet away. McBride can't get it to go. Detroit leading by 3. Here's Holland. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Mikal Bridges. Detroit shooting their first free throws of the game now.
For your Pistons, Holland, 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Stan, you're the son of a coach. Your dad was a great coach at the collegiate level. What was the best advice you ever received from him?
Well, Brian, the one that has always stuck with me is he told me in my first season, if you think you've got all the answers, it's only because you don't know all the questions. And I think that's true in everything, not just basketball.
He's perfect from the line this time. Knicks trail by 5. Now Payne. The shot won't fall. Inside. Here's Stewart. Yes! And a nice assist from Thompson. Stewart's got his first points of the game.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
To the paint. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Stewart. It's Beasley on the wing. McBride covers. Robinson with the block. And they get it back. And that one's good. Stewart.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Payne against Schroeder. Outside Payne. Shot clock at 6. From the high post. And that won't fall for him. He's 0 for 2. Detroit leading by 9. Pass to Schroeder. Beasley with a screen on Achua. Shot's good by Schroeder.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
The Knicks have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Payne, the pass to Bridges. Robinson, a screen on Thompson. For 3, Bridges fires in the triple. Bridges has got 9.
Oh, productive from back there. Bridges showing the range.
Thompson, a screen on Payne. Achua with some nice D.
When you challenge a player on a layup, that's what you want. Getting a stop without a foul. The defense wins that battle.
And hey, we got Big Sean in the building tonight for this Pistons home game.
Yeah, a very proud Detroit native who has done a lot for this city. It's great to see Big Sean out here supporting his team.
New York shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First free throw is good. And Anunoby, he's checked in for New York. Both good from the line that time.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Here comes the ball, Detroit. Hit the Pistons answer.
Achua's checked in for Payne.
The Pistons answer.
All right, since the All-Star break, these are the teams that have looked absolutely dialed in on defense with the amount of shots they are blocking. Number 1, Detroit.
And they've been a wrecking ball on the defensive end, racking up the blocks and really setting the tone.
The Pistons lead by 6. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Knocked away. Robinson with a steal. Now here's McBride. Covered by Schroeder. McBride passes to Bridges. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Bridges has got 11 points.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Beasley outside. From downtown. And again, the Pistons missing. Knicks trail by 4. Here's Bridges. And rejected. Outside Schroeder. And he banks in the layup. Schroeder's gotten his second bucket.
Wow, he doesn't make those kind of plays too often. Sweet move inside.
And Stan, after starting his NBA career playing at center, the 6'8" Isaiah Stewart, more often now a power forward.
Yeah, look, Brian, he's improved as a shooter. He still looks more like an old school big at the 4 spot, but he can step out and stretch the floor.
And Stan, the league questioning the use of load management. I know you've wondered if it can even hurt conditioning.
There's no question, Brian. Look, since the age of load management has come into the NBA, injuries are up, not down. I think players have been deconditioned, and that's even before you get into the need of guys playing together more to gain a rhythm and an on-court chemistry. You know, like actually playing basketball together.
A novel idea. Now here's Schroeder, tightly guarded. 6 to shoot. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Offensive board. Knicks trail by 4. 3 on 3. And he's going for the oop here. And now the Pistons in transition. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
Now here's McBride, covered by Schroeder, outside Anunoby. To the inside. And it's Achua, that time on the assist from Anunoby. And Schroeder has got the ball here for the Detroit Pistons. They've led by as many as 11. Stewart finds Beasley. Here's Holland. Outside Schroeder. Pass to Holland. Three-pointer. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. McBride passes to Achua. Double team on Towns. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Bridges outside. Fires for 3. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
And after not making any threes in the first half, he now has 2 here in the second half. Let's see if he continue to add to that.
Pass to Holland. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. McBride with it. He's picked up by Schroeder. McBride can't get it to go. Detroit has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Now here's Schroeder. Going inside. Back to Beasley. Shot clock at 5. Lets the 3 fly. He drains that one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Pass to Towns. This one for three. Holland with a rebound. Detroit leading by 4. Now Beasley. Stewart, a screen on Bridges. Beasley for three. Here's Stewart. And finished off by Stewart.
Well, look, offensively, you want to put Stewart in the pick and roll. He's just so versatile.
Outside Anunoby. Down low. Here's Towns. Blocked. Now here's Fontecchio. Anunoby covering. Schroeder. And that one good. And now an 8-point Pistons lead.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to review the game plan. And it's a completely new group for the Pistons. Robinson, he's checked in for New York. Jalen Brunson comes in for Bridges. Knicks trail by 8. Now here's Brunson. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Boston.
Yeah, and how about his assist numbers, too? He was their offense. He was just doing everything out there.
Detroit has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Outside Hardaway. Back to Cunningham. Pass to Hardaway. Puts up a three. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Now McBride. Tipped.
And Cunningham has great length for his position, and he uses it right there.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding. That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Towns outside. Pass to McBride. Outside Anunoby. Just 5 on the clock. Towns with the ball. To the wing on the left. And there's the rejection.
Yeah, anytime you put the ball up near Duren, there's a chance it ends up back in your face.
Thompson finds Hardaway. Now here's Cunningham. Brunson defending. Brunson against Cunningham. Anunoby with a double team. And it's Cunningham missing. Knicks trail by 9. Outside Brunson. Anunoby for three. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Anunoby's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Outside Hardaway. And here's Cunningham. 35 points for him last game against Sacramento. Back to Hardaway. The three. Another three for Detroit.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
New York has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Brunson passes to Anunoby. The 11-footer. And he hits the jumper. Brunson's got 14.
And so effective from these in-between spots. Brunson doesn't need much room to feel comfortable.
Cunningham passes to Duren.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
There's a minute 59 left in the second quarter. Oh, sweet move. And it's New York with a rebound. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
And that was a game we assumed they would win. Now, they certainly had a chance to win it, but let it get away from them there at the end.
Pass to Robinson. Kicks it out to Anunoby. The three. And again, New York with the triple.
Yeah, he's picking it up here in the second quarter after a slow start.
Duren with it. Robinson defending. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He has 6.
They're almost impossible to stop Duren inside. wow, just wow.
Outside McBride. Pass to Towns. Now Robinson, covered by Duren. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Duren.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Two shots.
That free throw misses. And the Knicks making a change here. Bridges is checked in. And he can't hit the second. The Pistons lead by 6. Cunningham outside. Bridges on the double. Cunningham with the ball. 14 points for him. Back to Harris. Jacks up a 3. Missed it. 4 for 7 so far in this one. Knicks trail by 6. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Bridges. And here's Brunson. Outside Robinson. Robinson, a screen on Hardaway. Back to Robinson. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Yeah, I love the activity in the pick and roll from Bridges. Delivering a dime right on the money.
Okay, powers it in.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
Here's Robinson. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Detroit, leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And they push the tempo in this one, getting out in transition and making the defense pay. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm here with Coach Tom Thibodeau. Coach, I saw you getting into your team. What's been the problem?
We're playing a low-energy game. We got to get into the ball. Our ball pressure has to be a lot better. Got to challenge shots, and we're playing low energy on offense.
Energy goes a long way. Good luck getting that up in the second half.
Thanks very much, Allie. And, folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Welcome to halftime. First up, let's check out what games are tipping off tonight. It'll be the Hawks against the Nets in Brooklyn. That one gets going 7:30 Eastern Time.
Let me go through my papers, Ernie. This game is too close to call. Pretty evenly matched squads. This is what my research is showing.
Yeah, it might just come down to who wants it more. And weaving back to the first half of our game, Cade Cunningham showing out.
His performance in the first half, Diesel approved. Plays physical, Diesel approved. Doing most of his damage right at the rim, of course, Diesel approved.
Diesel approved defense. The praise doesn't come any higher than that. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Nice game. Great performance by Cade Cunningham.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
Detroit leading by 6. Down low, it's going to be Harris and Duran. Tim Hardaway is out there with Cunningham. And it's Thompson in at the small forward. That's the group for Detroit right now. And that one's good. Cunningham.
Well, as a defense, you have to expect Cunningham to take those. He's not shy at the arc.
And make no mistake, Cade Cunningham is the engine of this team, Grant.
Man, his vision and playmaking are crucial to the offense. Coach trusts him to make the right reads and set up his teammates. He has cut down on mistakes and is rounding into an elite point guard.
Here's Cunningham. Over Brunson. And it's Cunningham missing. Knicks trail by 7. Now Anunoby. To the middle. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
I like that. Towns attacking the rim with intent.
Cunningham outside. With the finish inside.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Outside Anunoby. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Here's Brunson outside. The rebound by Detroit. Duran's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Inside. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. And we got a quick moment to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Isaiah Stewart.
It's not a great trend for him. Not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. Maybe it's his effort, or who knows, but that's something that needs to change.
Knicks trail by 7. Brunson passes to Hart. Back to Brunson. Sneak it inside. It's Brunson.
They have no answer defensively inside.
The Pistons have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Duran. Back to Cunningham. Over Brunson. Again, the Pistons score.
Yeah, what a massive showing from Cade Cunningham. It's been really a treat to watch.
Outside Hart. Back to Brunson. Outside Hart. The 3 is up. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got his 4th assist in this one.
Yeah, they've come out of the break confidently. 4 of their first 5 here to start the second half.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. A peek at our 2K leaderboard. The best scoring point guard since the All-Star break. In the 3rd spot, Cade Cunningham.
You know, this is a collection of maybe the most well-rounded offensive talents in the league.
Well, that's one of the biggest changes in the league over the years. Point guards are now expected to score. They have to do more than just pass.
And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Pistons. They've led by as many as 11. Outside Hardaway. Thompson with a screen. 6 on the shot clock. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Stan, you've coached some great defensive anchors in your time. Who do you view as the best in the game today?
Well, Brian, you probably have to start with Rudy Gobert, but we've got guys like Brook Lopez, Jaren Jackson, Anthony Davis, and then we've got two young ones coming up that could be as good as we've seen in Wemby and Chet Holmgren.
And he makes a first.
And with Hardaway, he has no fear on the court. To him, there's no defender he can't take on, no shot he can't make.
Hardaway hits them both. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Outside Hart. Back to Brunson. And Cunningham pulls it down. Cunningham's got his fourth rebound in this one. Hardaway, the pass to Cunningham. Hart pulls it in. Knicks trail by 6. Bridges outside. Pass to Brunson. Left side, Anunoby from behind the arc. He can't get that one to fall.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Now here's Duren. 6 points for him. Here's Cunningham. Duren, the screen. Fires from the wing. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Cunningham's got 9 points now in the second half.
Dialed in. Cunningham, an innate ability to shoot.
Brunson against Cunningham. Brunson driving. Bang. Here in the quarter.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a...
Back to Cunningham. Over Brunson. And there's Cunningham on the assist by Harris. Harris has got his third assist of the night. Bridges outside. And that basket makes him 6 for 11, shooting a good percentage.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Bridges against Hardaway. Thompson outside. Now here's Cunningham. He's closely guarded. He's off on the layup.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
Anunoby against Thompson. Right side, Brunson. Baseline jumper. Here's Towns. The rebound by Detroit. Harris outside. Shoots over Hart. No good off the glass. Knicks trail by 6. Anunoby for 3. Knocks down the long J. Anunoby's got 9.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Outside Hardaway. Back to Cunningham. The floater. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Jalen Brunson picks one up.
Yeah, there you see Cunningham's willingness to take contact, to battle for his shot inside.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pistons.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
Well, another thing they did well was taking advantage of the holes in the defense. Very aggressive in exploiting the lack of concentration.
That free throw good from Cunningham.
Well, pretty much a 6'6" point guard. Cade Cunningham was the first pick in the draft because of his playmaking. Rare for someone of his size.
The Pistons making a switch here. Beasley's checked in. Achua's checked in for New York. Both free throws good from Cunningham.
Yeah, can you say total package? Cunningham, the prototype guard these days.
Outside Hart. Back to Brunson. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Hart can't hit. Detroit leading by 5. Pass to Harris. And here's Duren. He has 6. Beasley outside for 3. He drops it from range. Beasley's got 6.
Yeah, usually Duren is more of a finisher, but being selfless with the ball is a good thing for him in the long run.
And one thing we know we'll see, Jalen Duren giving his all on the glass, Dan.
Yeah, Brian, look, he's one of the best per-minute rebounders in this league, and it's what the team needs for him. But he's also become a very good finisher around the basket.
Harris outside. Back to Cunningham. Duren with a screen on Brunson. There's Cunningham with a 3, and it's New York with a rebound. Hart's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Brunson, and there's the call on Jalen Duren. That'll be a second foul of the game. Stewart, he's checked in for Detroit. Schroeder comes in for Cade Cunningham.
Substitution for your Pistons. Isaiah Stewart. And it's Schroeder.
On defense, the Pistons. Pass to Brunson. Back to Towns. Hart with it. Towns a screen on Harris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hart passes to Towns. Beyond the arc. And it's Harris with the rebound. And so it's Harris with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. 6-point lead. Oh, there's the alley. And stolen by Bridges. Out to the wing. Pass to Hart. Back to Brunson. Here's the 3. Oh, Brunson with the triple.
Pretty much the second Brunson gets the ball, he's into motion, and that's how it's done.
Now here's Stewart. Harris on the wing. Back to Stewart. And finished off by Stewart.
Well, I couldn't have made it much easier for Stewart. He just had to go up and put it down.
Brunson passes to Achua. To the inside. Here's Bridges. And then he throws it down as he goes right over Jalen Duren.
And how about the hops Bridges has? Showing off some there with the slam.
And this will be his second trip to the free throw line. Holland, he's checked in for Tobias Harris.
Mikal Bridges. 1 shot.
Pistons leading. Schroeder with it. He's got 6. Stewart, right side. Outside Schroeder. To the paint. Here's Beasley. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Coaches love to see ball movement, especially when it gets you that kind of look.
Towns a screen on Schroeder. Achua finds Bridges. On target from range. Bridges has got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
You gotta enjoy watching Bridges take over. Games like this prove how lethal he can be.
Brunson against Schroeder. Stewart, the pass to Duren. Back to Stewart. Shoots over Bridges. Stewart, no good. New York trailing. Bridges with it. Beasley covers. That puts him in the lead. Bridges has got 12 points in just the second half.
Oh, so solid from the mid-range. Bridges understands when to rise up from there.
Schroeder passes to Stewart. Here's Beasley. There's a minute 47 left in the third. Bridges down low, covered by Schroeder. Bridges misses. For Detroit, they've gotten 8 of 14 attempts to go in the second half so far. Schroeder against Brunson. Schroeder can't get it to go. New York has gone 4 of 7 from 3. A good percentage in the third quarter. Towns passes to Brunson. The Pistons clear it. Schroeder's got 5 rebounds tonight. And 1:01 left in the third quarter. Stewart, left side. Pass to Holland. Stewart, screen on Hart. Here's Holland. Again, the miss by the Pistons. The Knicks with the lead. Bridges on the attack. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got his 6th assist of the night.
Yeah, this is Bridges at his best, knifing his way inside and through the contact.
Schroeder passes to Beasley. To win the drought. And Schroeder lays it in. Schroeder's got 8 points.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Brunson finds Towns. Out to Bridges. Achua with a screen on Beasley. Unloads. Bridges misses. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. New York out in front, leading by 1. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth, Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Miles McBride. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Payne in at the point.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Fontecchio with a screen. Puts it up from 12. Shot's good by Schroeder.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Schroeder against Payne. Here's McBride. The rebound by Stewart.
Well, with this team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
Fontecchio, the pass to Beasley. Schroeder against Payne. Here's Schroeder. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
No debate there. He got hammered.
All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Knicks.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
Yeah, something else they're doing in this game is striking from long range. The defense just hasn't been able to keep them off the arc tonight.
And he can't get the first one. Holland, he's checked in for Detroit. And no good on the second free throw, so 0 for 2 there.
Well, that's not the focus we're used to seeing from him at the line. He's usually rock solid from there.
And Schroeder has got the ball here for the Detroit Pistons. Pass to Beasley. Back to Schroeder. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Schroeder's got 4 points in the quarter. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Now Payne. Towns outside. Launches a three. New York again can't hit. Detroit has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Back to Schroeder. Pass to Holland. Just 5 to shoot. Schroeder against Payne. Schroeder can't get it to go. The Knicks have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Schroeder against Payne. Shot from the low post is good. And the Knicks lead by 1.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to happen.
Three-pointer, Stewart. And it's New York with a rebound. Outside Payne. Throws it up high. And a big finish by Robinson.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Pass to Holland. It's Beasley on the wing. To the middle. Robinson with a steal. Anunoby with it. Now Fontecchio defending. And that one's good.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
And here's Stewart. Robinson defending. Down low. In close. Beasley. That's good.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Payne against Schroeder. Outside Payne. Just 5 on the clock. From deep three-point land. The rebound by Stewart. Stewart's got 4 rebounds now. Fontecchio, the pass to Schroeder. Robinson against Stewart. Pass to Beasley. From the arc. The shot no good. New York leading by 3. Outside Payne. Over to the wing. Now here's Towns. Guarded closely. Back to Payne. Towns on a screen. The shot by Payne, no good. Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Stewart outside. Pass to Holland. Picked by Stewart to tie it up. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside McBride. Payne with it. Back to McBride. Pass to Payne. Outside McBride. The rebound by Beasley. Pistons trail by 3. Here's Schroeder, defended by Payne. Beasley, right side. Here's Holland. And that one is right through the heart. The Knicks have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Here's Payne. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one on Schroeder.
The officials were right on top of that one.
At the line for the Knicks, Payne, 2 shots.
First one falls for him. So for the Knicks, Josh Hart's checked in for Robinson. Mikal Bridges comes in for Anunoby. And Brunson is subbed in for McBride. Good on the second, so he makes them both. Pistons trail by 3. Harris outside. Hard against Thompson. Pass to Harris. Cunningham outside. Clock at 6. Shot goes. Cunningham with the grit.
Well, the physicality of the NBA takes some getting used to, but Cunningham is able to make those tough finishes.
Outside Payne. Hart passes to Payne. Pass to Brunson. There's the triple. The rebound by Detroit. Duran's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. To the middle. Here's Harris. And Harris throws it down.
And you can't let Harris get this close to the basket. When you do, this is what happens.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error.
It's the dance cam. Get ready, everybody. See yourself on the screen. And show your best. Ready, let's go!
OG Anunoby checked in for New York. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over the last break I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team, and a big reason their team is down, the three-point line. Coach saying in the huddle, we have to battle on the perimeter. They're outplaying us from the arc. Guys?
Allie, thank you. Bridges misses.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Cunningham. The Knicks with the rebound.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
And there's a nice rhythm to Brunson's game. I mean, you see it in the pull-up.
Harris outside. Back to Cunningham. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Jalen Brunson picks one up.
Yeah, the defender's a little bit out of position, but that's what Cunningham will do to you. He works every angle.
Cunningham. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And he sinks the second.
He couldn't get to the line once in the first half. Coach must have really talked to him at the break.
And Bridges, here we go. The rebound by Detroit. Harris has got 4 rebounds now.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Back to Hardaway. The 3 is up. And the shot is good. Harris making the play. Harris has got 5 assists tonight.
You don't have to ask Hardaway twice. If the shot's available, he'll take it.
Outside Hart. Towns against Durant. Towns, that's good.
Wow, look at the soft touch from Towns. Great execution there from the mid-range.
Harris outside. Back to Cunningham. Over Brunson. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Cunningham's got 18 points now here in the second half. To the paint. Oh, stolen by Harris. Thompson's shot is off.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Outside Brunson. Pass to Towns. Over Cunningham. The shot by Towns, no good.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
Harris finds Thompson. Cunningham with the ball. Brunson defending. Goes up at the stripe. And the shot is good. Drop it in off the front of the rim. Cunningham's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, in these big moments, Cunningham really wants the ball.
Brunson against Cunningham. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul. Team second. At the line for the Knicks, Brunson. Change. Brunson. 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
And each year, Brunson seems to get better, and that's a testament to his impressive work ethic and drive.
Old shot's good from the strike.
You see why he's one of the guys they want at the line in these situations.
Brunson against Cunningham. Over Brunson. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Cunningham's got 38 points.
Not afraid of taking big shots. Cunningham rises to the occasion and delivers.
And here's Brunson from the arc. He buries it from 3. Brunson's got 16 points here in the second half.
I mean, towards the end of the game, you want Brunson out there, and he can do some special things for you.
And that one's good. Cunningham.
Not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient rate. Exactly when his team needs it.
Here's Brunson. Brunson inside with the finish.
A huge make by Jalen Brunson, shining in the biggest of moments.
Here's Cunningham. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Josh Hart.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the point.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Great work at the line under pressure. They're that much closer to putting this game away.
Brunson against Cunningham. Takes the three, and he sinks it. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within one. There's 48 seconds left in the final quarter.
Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with a three of his own.
Hart. Yes!
Oh, whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Obviously, not a lot of time to work with. What do you guys think we're going to see?
And it would be smart to go for a 2-for-1 right now.
There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
No doubt how much those boards impact the overall outcome. You can't give them extra chances.
And they get it back. And an Obi for three. And Cunningham pulls it down. And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. All right, what are the considerations at this late juncture?
This is where your coaching is so important. They need a really good play now.
Well, they'll likely only get one shot at this. They need to make it count.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. A little mid-range shot is up. Towns with a rebound. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
At the line for the Knicks, Bridges. Bridges. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 3-point game.
Calm under pressure, and every point here means a lot.
Cunningham passes to Duran for 3. Hardaway misses the tray. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
At the line for the Knicks, OG.
He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And so it's the Knicks who come out on top here. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you have two choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
That's it, folks. The NBA regular season is in the books. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game.